We are experience. Let me just quickly look at where we are in terms of countries that are running right now. Oh yeah, we got Kazakhstan, we got Uzbekistan, Maldives, Tajikistan. They're the people running at this very moment in time, and we are super duper lucky to be chatting with Joe Pavey, 5 times Olympian, super legend, and co-star of Run On with myself. How you doing, Joe?
Hi, how are you?
Doing great, thank you very much. We're a little bit wired. I think we're about 9 hours in now or something. 9 hours into 24 hours of interviews with
Wow.
people like your dearest self. And yeah, so I mean, let's kick kind of kick us right into the stuff that people know about you, the 5 times Olympics. How do you feel about that kind of people bang on about it, I know, and I bang on about it, but it's pretty damn incredible, isn't it?
Well, thank you. But I think you're incredible yourself. I mean, this event you've put on, for over 15,000 runners, 195 countries, 24-hour running event, first time ever. It's absolutely awesome. And I'm just thrilled to be involved in any small way whatsoever. And just well done to yourself. And it's what we all need, isn't it? A bit of cheer at this time with everything that's gone on and, all the COVID and all the bad news, to have something so positive. And the running community is brilliant. They always get together and put out that positive vibe. And yeah, just well done. You've done a phenomenal job. And
Thanks, Joe. I think that's what we just set out to. It's been a pretty rubbish year, really, for most people, and we just thought, what can we do to make things just a little bit more positive nearing the end, bring us all together? Everything's been pushing us apart, whether that is COVID or politics, whatever it is. It's and so it's nice to finish it with people all over the world standing up for against discrimination and fighting injustice and inequality. How cool is that?
And it's absolutely brilliant. In the charities, absolutely brilliant. Just, everyone's deserving of love, aren't they? We don't want a world where there's discrimination. Everyone's life matters, and it's brilliant to raise awareness of that in such a positive way. So well done.
Great, thanks, Joe. But I know, because you're so modest, you completely skipped my question about you and the Olympics. You don't like talking about it, but I'm just going to push you just one more time. Do you feel, because obviously, yeah, I'm really proud of what I'm doing as well. Like I can see why you are saying well done, Dan, but I hope you can see why I would look at you and say well done, Joe, as well.
Oh, thank you. I'm very lucky to have gone to 5 Olympics. I've had so many great experiences, met many wonderful people, and yeah, just also shows how old I'm getting, doesn't it, with the fact that I've done 5 and outside possibility of going to 6, because I'm training hard, but I know it's a big ask. I'm not under any sort of weird delusion that this could be possible in an easy way. I'm just going to give it a go, but I just want to get out there racing again. But yeah, I'm really fortunate to have been to 5. When I was a young schoolgirl, just thinking, oh, it'd be my dream come true to go to an Olympic Games, and thought, oh, it probably won't happen. And then the first time I went to the Olympic Games, which was back in the year 2000 in Sydney, standing on that start line, looking up at the flame and thinking, wow, all my dreams have come true. And never in my wildest dreams I think I would go to 5. So yeah, I'm very, very fortunate, and I've had a great time, in the sport, not just aiming for goals, but just, like I said, all the experiences I've had. So I'm very lucky.
Yeah, and I kind of know that you've had, this running community has meant so much to you in terms, I always say you find love in it, you find friendship, and then the whole community as a whole is just supportive of you the whole time, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. The running community is just such an amazing group of people, and I feel privileged to be involved in that. And, that shows with days like today, runners coming together to fight against discrimination and, raise the profile of important charities. That's what runners are all about, and just getting together and doing stuff. And I just love going along to events, because you're trying to run well, but big, events where there's everyone there you can chat to, share your experiences, cheer each other on. That's what it's all about, really. And of course, on social media, all the different platforms now, we can all cheer each other on and see what each other are doing in their training, and races they've done or lovely places they've been out running. It's all really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, everything you're saying there kind of sums up what we're about, really. We're not about going fast. We allow Olympians as well, but it's more about your common person who's just going out for a run and just enjoying it, or even, hasn't done it before and wants to kind of set foot in it, and then, posting some videos, giving each other support. We're getting so many messages through social media coming in and just saying, good luck to all the runners today.
Yeah.
I'm X living in Y, and then now, as time goes on, we're seeing all these beautiful videos posted by the runners in totally different locations, whether it's Pakistan or China or Russia or Australia. It doesn't matter. It's like the breadth of landscape, and then all these wonderful people in front of the camera, smiling, enjoying themselves. It's just a dream.
Yeah, it's so lovely. And just to think that the world's coming together and they're all running at those different time zones, it's just absolutely brilliant. And obviously in the UK, everyone's going to be setting off at 7 to 8 o'clock, and I think it's such a brilliant concept to go around the world. So there's someone running, and there's someone running from all those different countries that you've got someone running. It's absolutely brilliant. And how did you think of this brilliant concept then?
I mean, I think it came just out of a moment of a blip in the mind, and we just thought it'd be quite a cool thing to do, really. It was when COVID first kicked in, and we just thought it'd be a nice thing, a way to bring people together all over the world, because COVID's been that world problem, hasn't it? And to bring us all back together and that sort of thing, it's been really nice. Are you taking Gav and the kids out later on?
Well, do you know what? I think I might end up on the treadmill, but that's all good, because then, Gav can maybe help do a bit of filming of me running on the treadmill. And, we did that indoor relays on the treadmill then. It's just, it's funny, round here, we haven't got any street lights. So it's always, and I can head out with a head torch, which I do, fairly regularly, but just thinking of trying to, get some footage of I'm taking part in the run because I really want to get involved. And I think it might be actually easier on the treadmill. And I love running on the treadmill as well anyway, but you can't beat, obviously, when it's not dark, getting out in a beautiful environment. But I think the main thing is I'm going to be running for the hour. So
absolutely.
Looking forward to it.
And I love seeing Gav actually trying to film you as well. That's almost as entertaining as the real thing. So you love a treadmill. And just so let's go back. When you were saying, wouldn't it be great to go to the Olympics as a girl? What was that the sole aim? Are you one of these people that just said, right, I'm going to the Olympics, or were there other ideas in your head that, that's the dream, but I'm probably going to be X? Was there anything in your head for that?
I mean, it's funny, really, because I trained quite hard when I was about 14, and I was thrilled when I won the English schools. But the thing was, my time was so much slower than the senior athletes, even though it was good for a 14-year-old. And weirdly, I didn't think, I could have a chance in this sport. I just thought, watching the seniors on TV, how on earth can they run that quick? Because all I could relate to is, really, I'm running as hard as I possibly can, and there's no way I could imagine going any quicker, And so, I didn't really fully accept how I might get older and stronger, because I just thought, well, I'm trying my best. But, I just always had this dream of going to the Olympics, but at the same time, I wanted to enjoy other things in life, because I didn't know that would happen. I went away and studied for a physiotherapy degree. I worked as a physiotherapist, absolutely loved it. It was so rewarding, met many brilliant colleagues, and it was really rewarding working towards things with the patients and stuff. And then my husband and I decided, maybe let's give the running a go. But it was quite unconventional the way we did it. We went backpacking around the world. So we gave ourselves a break from our careers, and we headed off round a lap of the world, backpacking, spending all our savings that we'd saved up from working, and trained in really inspiring places, ran up old volcanoes and through forests, and saw, kangaroos as we ran in Australia, and just, it was so inspiring, so beautiful everywhere. And I didn't get to use a track, but I trained really hard and took it seriously, but also did all the sightseeing I wanted to do. We'd go whale watching for the day in New Zealand, and we'd go into Sydney, see all the sights in Australia. And then on the way back, put our bags down in a floodlit park and suddenly spontaneously do a hill session. You know, it was all sort of very flexible actually with training, which really has taught me a lot later in my career to be flexible with what you're doing and keep it consistent. And when I came back, I was a little bit rusty at first. We got back sort of, I think, start of April. So for that track season, I was a bit rusty and last minute to get that track fitness. But after a few weeks, I then made my first world championships of backpacking. And I suppose it was just having a little bit of success as a young teenager. It gave me a little bit of hope, but we kept that goal a secret when we headed off backpacking because we thought, oh, it'd be so sort of in a way embarrassing to say to all my work colleagues, oh, I'm just having a career break to, you know, maybe try and make the Olympics or something. I would have felt a bit daft, really. It was definitely a dream. But fortunately made the world championships, but then got injured again afterwards because I think I'd made that mistake of thinking, oh, great, if I can make a world championships off backpacking, I haven't done my gym work, haven't used the track much. I just wanted to suddenly add in everything at once. I wanted to add in loads of strength and conditioning, lots of plyometrics, lots of, you know, things which I thought, right, I want to do everything now. But then I ended up injured. So I thought, you know, later in my career, I realized to actually prioritize certain bits of the training and get those right first. And, you know, that taught me a lot. But yeah, it was, you know, a nice sort of inspiring way for us to do it. You know, for us, it was just so inspiring to take in all that beautiful scenery whilst aiming for this goal. And it's really the reason I've kept going for so many years, just because I love running, really. That's why I do.
Yeah, well, that's exactly. I mean, there's so many people you see out there, and you know, my parents are exactly that. Dad's in his 70s, mum's in his 60s. They're both running. They just do it because they absolutely adore it. It gets under your skin, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know that's the thing, because people say, how do you keep going all the time? But I think it's just once you found running and just you find that passion for it, you want to keep doing it. And like you were speaking earlier, it's not about just trying to achieve things. That's a great thing to try and do, have goals and aim for them, but it's everything else along the way, isn't it? The journey of meeting people, all different experiences, and just how running makes you feel. You know, it's such a boost to people's mental health, which is often talked about, which it certainly is. And yeah, I just love it. And I love getting out, being active for my family as well. It's just, there's so many things I like.
Has it done that for you, Joe? You think it's helping your mental health as well?
Oh yeah, definitely. You just feel good about yourself. You feel it's really made you have a positive start to the day, and you feel more ready to face other challenges in life. And you just have that positive vibe about you where you just feel like you can handle more things. You just feel good about yourself. You get in from a run and it's just giving you that buzz. But yeah, it's just, you can feel more focused and positive. It's really hard to like describe it. I think anyone who gets that sort of mental health thing from running really knows what it feels like to just feel what a positive effect it has on your mental health. And it's the same for people doing all sorts of activities. You know, find something you enjoy to keep active is so good for your mental health. Yeah,
exactly. I think if you could explain it with words, what running does for you, everyone would be doing it, because if they could feel that feeling that it gives you deep within.
Yeah.
And coming from a super elite athlete like you, we've got lots of people who are you know, just enjoy running, that are taking part. Would you? Is there a piece of advice that you would like to give everyone that's not run yet with one run and they're just about to set off?
Yeah, well, most of all, enjoy it. Enjoy the feeling of the camaraderie that, you know, everyone in your country at whichever time you're running is going to be running at that same time, and feel that sort of, you know, feeling of togetherness where we all run our hour at the same time. But so most of all, enjoy it. And if you're not that experienced at running, obviously pace yourself. An hour is a long time to be running, so don't set off too quickly. And of course, it doesn't matter if you have to stop and walk a little bit, that's fine as well. Just keep moving. And some people might chose to like keep moving on a cross trainer or around that house if it's not possible for them to go out. But yeah, pace yourself. And if you're new to running, maybe this could be the start of aiming for other things as well. You know, see how much you enjoy it and go for it. But enjoy it, and well done, most of all, for thinking of taking part in this brilliant event.
Let's hope we've got a budding 14-year-old taking part who hears your words and just thinks, oh, maybe my dream of being in the Olympics isn't such a big one after all. And
Yeah.
we inspire one or two people to new heights.
Yeah, I mean, you know, over the lockdown, there's so many young people doing so many amazing things, and there must be lots of Olympians out there. But I'd say most of all, enjoy it. You know, you don't want to feel pressure at a young age. You want to think of all the positive things that running is giving you, like the fact that you're meeting teammates, you're going to events together when obviously when COVID isn't happening, but the whole sort of team thing and how it makes you feel, your mental health, how it maybe helps you with your studies and everything. Just think of that rather than, oh, I've got to produce a certain performance, because you've got years ahead of you to aim for goals, because you know you just want to enjoy it. That's the main thing.
Great, Joe. Brilliant advice. I'm gonna have to leave you. It's been a total and it's a pleasure. Give my love to Gav and to the kids.
Yeah, and good luck to everybody running tonight in UK and everywhere else around the world, and well done to everybody who's already run. Absolutely brilliant.
You are a superstar, Joe. Such a pleasure having you on here. Good luck with number 6.
Yeah, well, try.
Yeah.
All the best, Danny. Thanks.
And we look forward to seeing you on the turbo trainer as well, on the running machine. Yeah, treadmill. That's it. Great stuff. See you, Joe.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.